For as long as I can remember, I have been going to church with my mom. My mom and dad separated when I was really young, so I was always in the church with my mom after that separation. Soon after, she found a marriage that put me through a lot of mental, physical, verbal abuse, and that kind of led me to actually seek like something bigger, something that I could put my whole all into without feeling like I'm gonna get left. So as far as my story, I think the abuse, all of the issues I've gone throughout my life, I think have led me to where I'm at in my connection with Jesus. My mom married a ex-Marine. He was stationed out in California. We went and visited him. It was actually an amazing opportunity and experience. There we found out he had a little bit of a drinking problem and he was on pain meds. We went home. We found out a few months later he got blown up by a bomb. So he broke his back completely. So then he got put on pain meds, sleeping pain meds, and he would drink with them. When he would drink on the Ambien, he would go manic. He didn't remember anything, and he would do things like throw motorcycles in pools. He hit my mom a few times. He never put his hand on me. He was angry at my mom. He was going through a lot. So going throughout my life trying to forgive him as a Christian, knowing I should, that was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do. And not because I feel like he deserves the forgiveness, but because I know that Jesus can handle it. And at the end of the day, it's not my burden. So I took it more as like a learning opportunity rather than letting it control my whole life. Honestly, there was some times where I would be like, are you even there? Because I would pray that my mom could get out of these situations or I could find a way out of these situations, to the point where I was almost scared that nobody was there, that he wasn't listening to me. But it's almost as soon as you think that, everything changes. And going through like not having a tomorrow promised, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Having that mindset, I definitely was leaning more on God. So where God showed me how to navigate the rest of my life is definitely how I started trusting in him, because as much as I want to change it and as much as I want to fix it right now, I can't. And it's got to be God. And I have to trust his timing. As an 18-year-old, being very young and still going through life and finding out how Jesus is going to lead me through the rest of this, I think makes people stand back a little bit and is kind of like, well, I feel like my testimony isn't as good as some of the other ones because I'm so young. And I think this should help people realize like everybody has a story and everybody's story is important, and it shows people go through a lot and people go through things you wouldn't know. And if they don't talk about it, even at 18, I mean, I had a story at 8. I think being able to be at a young age and comprehending that I know who my father is and I know that he's going to lead me out of it no matter what, I think that's what I want to portray for the rest of the world to see. I have days where it's really, really hard, but I have days where it's really good. So it's kind of just up and downs, and trying to realize at the end of the day, all I can do is pray about it and pray that tomorrow's a better day. I am still healing, and that's okay. Just knowing that healing is a normal thing to go through. My life has changed because of the people around me, the church around me, and the atmosphere I am putting myself into. And as far as me coming to this church, I have definitely found more of my identity in Christ than I felt in a very long time. The whole aspect of finding who you are in Christ is definitely going to affect people differently, and the way I was affected was definitely because of this church and the home I felt here. Here at La Fountain, they definitely have showed me that there is real people and real hope out there, and I think that that's just the whole main idea behind all of it. Hi, my name is Natalia Guillermo, and this is my story.